Day 21, you are royalty, wait for your prince or princess. So today, actually, for a while, God has been talking to me a lot about waiting on Him. I've been learning a lot of lessons about that, and it's so important to be led by the Holy Spirit into what He wants for your life. Psalm 27:14 in the ESV says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." So in Colossians 3:2 in the ESV, it says, "Set your mind on things that are above, not on things that are on this earth." And it's so important to allow God to lead us into what it is that He wants for our lives. You know, a lot of times we can get distracted by what the world says we're supposed to have. And idols that our society has placed in terms of like movie stars and how people are supposed to look and act, and that can be very deceiving because we're not of this world, we're of the kingdom, and it's important to be with someone who has the same heart, that loves the Lord, that wants to pursue Him. One amazing pastor in my life told me once that if you're chasing after God with everything in you, you'll just look right next to you and start holding the hands with the person next to you. So basically, when you're serving God and you're following Him with everything in your heart, then the person that you're supposed to be with will be apparent because they'll be right next to you, serving alongside you. And that's a really cool statement because sometimes we get easily distracted by the flesh, obviously. And so I looked up the verse about being unequally yoked, and it said in the Message in 2 Corinthians 6:14 through 18, it says, "Don't become partners with those who reject God. How can you make a partnership out of right and wrong? That's not partnership, that's war. Is light best friends with dark? Does Christ go strolling with the devil? Do trust and mistrust hold hands? Who would think of setting up pagan idols in God's holy temple? But that is exactly what we are. Each of us is a temple in whom God lives. God Himself put it this way: I live in them, move in them. I'll be their God, and they'll be my people. So leave the corruption and compromise. Leave it for good, says God. Don't link up with those who will pollute you. I want you all for myself. I'll be a father to you. You'll be sons and daughters to me. The word of the Master God." In 1 Samuel 16:7 in the Message, it says, "But God told Samuel, looks aren't everything. Don't be impressed with his looks and stature. I've already eliminated him. God judges persons differently than humans do. Men and women look at the face. God looks into the heart." And man, that is so powerful because it's so easy to get distracted by what we see, by what we think we're supposed to have. But when you really know God's heart and you're connected to His heart, then it will be apparent what it is that He wants for your life, and He will let you know when it is right. James 1:17 says, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from God, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change." And the last verse that really hit me was Isaiah 55:8 through 9 in the ESV says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than yours." So it goes right along with the same topic of God's will and walking in the Spirit, is that God knows so much more about what's going to happen in the future. He knows all of our lives before we even live them. So He knows the perfect person to place in your life because He knows your destiny and He knows where He's taking you. So trust in Him and give every area of your life to Him. I'm going to do the same. God bless. I love you guys.